All right. Let's see. Oops, I usually have this closed. And hello. Let's see. Hello. Um, it's been a couple weeks since I've done this. Let's make sure everything's still working and is good. I'm pretty sure I'm on Facebook, so that works. And hello, welcome. If you are new to this, you've just stumbled across this video. My name is Jennifer Olea. I am an independent step-up demonstrator in Yuma, Arizona, and I love all things paper crafty fun. And I've been on vacation for a couple weeks, and so here I am back live with anybody. Let's see if anybody's popping on, if it showed up in your Facebook feed, or maybe you're watching it over on YouTube. Let me know that you're here. I love to chat. Um, yeah, so vacation was great. It always seems like we go to vacation where it's cold, but I think that's relative to as to where we live because I'm pretty sure people in Boston um, didn't think that their weather was cold. But yeah, it's all relative. Had a great time. Got to see lots and lots of history. And let's see. I see people here. Let me know if you're here. Um, we saw lots and lots of history stuff. And, it's where this great country was formed. And we got to eat a lot of great seafood, a lot of clam chowder. And uh, good morning, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. We got to eat, what I say, a lot of clam chowder, a lot of fish and chips. So if you know me, you know that I kind of try to eat gluten free, just because it makes the body feel better. And they had gluten free fish and chips, so I always take part in that if it's available, because usually fish and chips is not gluten free. Things you didn't know you were going to learn on this Paper Crafting Fun Wednesday, right? So I'm going to have a drink of water because I haven't really talked today. And so there. All right. All right, guys. So who's ready for some paper crafting fun? Let's go. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here and letting me know about the sound. Um, oh, Henry's watching too. Oh, hi, Henry. Okay. So today we're going to do a card, and let's make the table bigger because, that's how we roll. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was this. Let's see if it works. Is it going to work? I think it worked. Hopefully it worked. Okay. So this is how you can find me on all the socials. Instagram, obviously Facebook, Pinterest, I think. That's about it. Uh, not too much on Pinterest, though. Okay. So we're going to make a card today. And we're going to be using this guy right here, the Cutest Crew, which is a bundle. So it's a stamp set and dies to go with it. This has been out for a little bit, and I kind of hemmed and hawed about it, and then it was out of stock. And then I put it in my cart, and it came back, and I hemmed and hawed about it, and then it went out of stock again. So it just goes to show you that if you see something and you want something, you should probably get it because you don't know how long you're going to have to wait. But I mean, with my life, with my dog and all my cats, I mean, I don't have this many cats, but it's kind of close. So I just knew that I had to get it. But we're going to make a card with it. And I got this idea from I saw it online by somebody. And good morning, Mom. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for watching. I got this card idea from somebody online who I was like, oh, I'll remember who it is. and I don't. So I apologize for that. But that's the great thing about paper crafters. We kind of put our stuff out there, and we can copy it exactly. We can copy it kind of. We can tweak it to what product we have on hand. It all is just, you guys know what I'm going to say. It's all paper crafting fun. So we are going to start. This is the card we're going to make. So let me show you that. And it's a very flat card, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to tell you why. It is, there's a little smudge right there. So I might have to get a bigger piece of white paper to cover that up. Let's see. The reason I wanted, no, that'll work. The reason I wanted a very flat card is because stamps are going up again. So July 12th, on July 12th, stamps will be 82 cents in the United States. So buy your stamps now, buy your forever stamps now. I am getting a little bit low on my stamps, and so I think I'm going to be placing an order. But 82 cents. So basically, it's $1 to send every card that you're going to send to somebody. So you want to make sure that you don't have to add postage to it. That being said, I will always be making cards with dimensionals and bling and all that stuff. But, you just kind of have to pick and choose your battles with the post office. So, yeah, but 82 cents. Okay. So this card, we're going to start with Darling Duckling, which is a yellow. And I don't know if you guys can really see the true yellow. It looks a little dark on my screen. And it's a color that I haven't really played with. It's an in color, but I wanted bright and sunny and, summer colors. So this is just your traditional card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to use our bone folder to just get that really good crease there so that your card isn't popping up. Sometimes if you don't get a good enough crease, your card never folds flat. But this way you're breaking down the fibers to get that card to fold. Okay. And then we have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, which is actually going to cover up this spot that I have on my, I don't know if you guys can see that. See that spot right there? Don't know how it got there, but we're going to cover it up with this piece. That's the great thing about paper crafting. And you can kind of cover up your mistakes or smudges, or, you can figure it out. And if all else, I would probably just turn the card over. But this piece covers it up. Okay. And then we have a piece of vellum, which is 3 1/4 by 4.5. Okay. And then we're not going to attach that because we're going to put our banner on top of it, and that's where we'll put the adhesive so that you don't see the adhesive on the vellum, because vellum is see-through, kind of. It's kind of see-through. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do some basic stamping today. And I already cut out the banner that we're going to use. It is this guy right here, which comes out of this big giant set of banners. It's called the Party Banners dies. And this is the 5th smallest, if that makes sense, right? 5th smallest that we're using. Okay. And we're going to stamp. I kind of wanted, monochromatic, right? So monochromatic meaning that it's all one color. And then with the flowers, I just wanted a pop of color. And I just picked the color that was in my stash, my craft stash, that already had the adhesive on it. So that's how Strawberry Slush became part of this guy. But we're going to take Darling Duckling, and we're going to ink up the 2 stamps that we're using on the banner. And the way that I did this is, let me show you. Sometimes when you want two stamps close together, it is best to place them where you want them, like so. And then you use a bigger block to pick up both of them. Oops, not like that. We're going to hold this one down and hopefully it doesn't move. There we go. All right. We're going to pick it up with this big giant block, like so. And then we're going to tap, tap, tap on our ink and stamp. There we go. Stamp. Okay. Now, I colored the birds a little bit. There's two ways you could do this. You could use a blender pen. You just touch your blender pen to the ink, to the color here, and then you can kind of just drag it. I went through my retired blends and I pulled dark, what is this? Mango Melody. I have a funny, actually, that reminds me, I have a funny story about mango. For years, I thought I don't like mango. We had mango trees in Hawaii, and they were messy, and I was like, like tried to eat one time, it didn't taste very good, and I didn't like it. But on this vacation that I had a mango cider. It was something else. It was like lime and mango cider. I was like, I think I like my mango. So that just proves to show you that just because you think you don't like something when you're one age doesn't mean you're always not going to like it. And that's not what I wanted to do. I should probably stop talking and focus on what I wanted to do was, I don't know if I'm going to, I think we might have to fix this. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. What I'm going to do is cut one of these out again because I wanted this dark color to be the beak, right? And not the body. And since I have all the equipment right here, we're just going to fix it the way I fix it, right? There we go. All right, let's stamp this guy again and focus at the task at hand and stop talking about mangoes. All right. We're going to stamp this guy like so. We're going to take the dark color that I wanted, this guy, which is dark Mango Melody, with the, let's see, Kathy said, thanks for the idea for using two stamps at once. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to take the fine tip because I'm coloring the beaks, right? And so I want the beaks a little darker. And also typically when you're using blends, I would use the Memento ink or the hybrid ink. I'm using the colored ink, the Darling Duckling, because I'm basically using the same colors so that it's not going to bleed. Okay, so then I took light Mango Melody and I just kind of went under the just the bottom of the body of these birds, right? This guy, I'm going to do his little tail, and I'm going to do the outline of their wings. And that is about it. I did just retrace these lines. Sometimes it's really easy, just like the stamp just kind of dictates where you're going to add a little color, right? Okay, so there's this guy. I'm going to throw my other one away because I'm not going to save it. All right, so we're going to add this guy to our vellum. So I'm going to put adhesive on here like so. And I'm going to square it up, and then I'm going to flip the vellum over and only add adhesive underneath the banner because we don't want to see the adhesive. And all vellum is kind of see-through, even if you have a long time ago when I kind of first started really getting into scrapbooking. Let's see, the kid was in first grade. And, you know, now he's not in first grade anymore. He's like old now, like old. Like I almost have a 30-year-old. But I bought adhesive that said that it was vellum safe, and you could see the adhesive. It was just regular adhesive, but that was years and years ago. Okay, what else are we gonna do? So I'm gonna take, so in the dies that come with this adorable stamp set are these little flowers. Okay, and they cut out all at once, but there's 7 of them. And so I'm just taking a piece of scrap paper that already has the adhesive sheet on the back of it. So I saved these little bits and pieces, not every bit, but this had a lot of adhesive on it. So I was definitely going to save it. And I'm going to run it through the Big Shot. And that adhesive basically just creates a sticker. So like all of this is going to get thrown away, but I'm going to save this piece because again, there's still adhesive on the back of that. And then I'm going to pull this guy out, and that's not what I want to do. What I want to do, oops. Okay, this guy is like the tiniest sticker you've ever seen, right? So we're going to put it right here so I don't lose it, because when I did this the first time, the whole thing came out so perfectly. Because I want the outline, because I'm going to use the outline on the inside of the card, and I will show you that in a minute. Okay, yeah, see, this is how it came out originally for me. So you guys see that there's all those little flowers in there, or they could be starfish, I don't know, but they're flowers because that's what they are. So I'm just peeling the backs of these off, and that is a sticker. That's adhesive on there, right? So then I'm just going to place these guys. You guys all know that I typically like random numbers. I did think about how hard this was going to be with my glasses on. I think I took my glasses off, but I did this at the desk. All right. We're going to put this guy down there. We've got little bitty guys. Let's see. And I think I'm going to start this bigger guy. So if you don't have adhesive sheets, you could use liquid glue for this. Absolutely. Just put a little dab on there and it would work just the same. You could also use your tweezers, which I do have a pair here. I don't know. And also, no, I need to do this. Also, your Pick-a tool will help you out a little bit. So this card, I think, is just a cute little, like, pop in the mail, let somebody know that you're thinking about them. Where do I want all these pieces to go? Oops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So one thing about vacation, because we were, oh, the funny thing is, we're on vacation and we were in this one shop. He's a ceramics guy, and he's from the town that I grew up in, which was kind of funny. But he made his home in, honestly, I don't remember the city we were in, but it was on Cape Cod. I know that. It was a city on Cape Cod. I don't know if that's a general area or if that's an actual city. I don't know. There was a sign that said "Welcome to Cape Cod," so I don't know. Um, but it's always a small world, right? Okay, let's see. Let's get back to crafting. Let's see. You'll let us a very cute card. Little splash of color makes a fun card. Oh, thank you. Okay, so for the inside, that's bit. This is it for the front. You know, it's just a nice flat, put in the mail, quick and easy kind of card. And then for the inside, I did a little bit more color, and so I want to take the negative of this, right, the outline of all these flowers, and use it. If I could get the adhesive sheet off. There we go. And another good perk about being on vacation is I don't, it's not that I don't wash my hands, but I'm not always doing dishes and stuff because we're eating out so much. So my nails were like really strong and grew. So that was a perk of vacation I wasn't expecting. Okay, we are going to add strawberry slush to our inside greetings. So let's do that. We have So Glad We're Friends. And then we're going to add a happy birthday. Which for some reason right now, that happy birthday, when I said happy birthday, there was a way that it was sung that was not the traditional happy birthday song. When we would go to Disneyland when the kid was little. And that just popped up in my head. Now I'm probably going to have it in my head the whole day. That song. Okay. I am going to put some, another splash of color here. So this is 2 inches strawberry slush. This is last year's designer series paper for the color family packs. But adding some paper to the inside of your card is another great way to use up your paper. Because if you're a paper crafter and if you're like me, see me pointing at myself. Oh no, what happened to my scissors? If you're like me, you have a lot of paper. But I just love paper. It's so pretty. But I'm not afraid to use it. I used to be afraid to use it. Not anymore. Chop it up. There will always be pretty paper. Right? Okay. And then I took the envelope. So I took the, I don't think this is Darling Duckling. Oh, maybe it is. It's Darling Duckling paper. Does it look kind of green on camera for you guys? It's kind of a greenish yellow, I guess. But I put it on the envelope flat, right? So don't be afraid to decorate your envelopes. All right, guys. So that's our card for today. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like these adorable little animals. They're so cute. Look at how cute these guys are. Kind of surprised that I didn't start with the dogs or the cats, but just had to go for the cute little birds. Let's see. Oops. All right. Well, there I am. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Hopefully you like the card. Thanks for commenting. Let me know that you're here. It helps me with all the stuff, right? Let's see. Mom said, love the card. Oh, thank you. I don't think I'll be here live next week. But maybe I'll do another day live. I'm thinking about that. I think I might do that. So just look on the Facebook page. And I will notify you guys when I will be live next week. But there will be a Funfold video. If you don't know about the Funfold video, on Wednesdays I put a Funfold video up on YouTube. And if you have subscribed to my email list, you get notified of that. And it also comes, that email comes with a recipe card. So it tells you all the measurements and stuff, and then just a click and it shows you the video. So make sure you have signed up for that. But you can find all the information on my YouTube channel. And hopefully everybody has a little time for some paper crafting fun today. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for being here. Bye, guys.